Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about the Second Amendment, which guarantees you the right to bear arms and drunk driving. Now, what do the two have in common? Nothing. They don't have anything in common. But when you think about it, the two respective arguments are argued in two completely different ways. One is the blaming of an instrument, whereas the other is more on a personal responsibility level. And this is something that we need to take a look at. And we need to actually start out by talking about death. Because, of course, the usage of guns can result in death, and drunk driving can also result in death. So the two can be classified together in this way. So we need to begin the actual argument about this whole issue is how many people die every year. And in the United States, about 2 million people a year die. From newborns all the way to elderly people, rich people, poor people, anybody in between can die. About 2 million every year die. With immigration and newborns, we're able to absorb this and the population can still grow. But what is the leading cause of death among all these 2 million people? Auto accidents. And among those auto accidents, a small percentage of them are actually done by drunk drivers. Now, when people think of drunk driving, we now understand that it's not okay to drink and to drive. We tend to say if you're going to get into a car as a drunk person, that car is now a weapon. And so why don't we view this the same way with guns? Those who wish to take away guns view the instrument as the cause of death rather than the user. Well, if that was the case, when these people want to ban guns, thinking that's somehow going to end gun violence, shouldn't they also ban cars? Because if drunk driving is just a small fraction of the leading cause of death, then shouldn't all auto accidents then be classified as an instrument caused of death? No, we wouldn't be able to do it. We wouldn't be able to have a modern functioning society. But without guns, we wouldn't have a free society either. The Second Amendment, adopted on December 15, 1791, protects the right to bear arms. And this is because the government is supposed to fear the people. In all the countries that have guns that are banned, that are considered dictatorial countries like China, North Korea, Cuba, the list goes on and on, people aren't allowed to have guns. They're not allowed to have them at all. The main reason being because the government doesn't want people to be able to fight back. So if the gun ownership is considered the problem, if the gun itself is considered a problem, whereas some municipalities have had them banned and have now had that overturned, why aren't cars then banned? If they're so intent upon taking away your legal right to bear arms because of the fear of death or anything else or injury, then shouldn't cars be there? We've already established that they are the leading cause of death, more than disease, more than gun violence, more than any other cause. So if people are going to try to make the argument that guns are the reason for gun violence or death caused by gunfire of some sort, then let's make the argument about getting rid of cars. Let's see what happens with that. Until next time.